Hey traders, welcome back to another market update. Today we are going to be taking a look at the currency market and seeing what's going on in terms of technical analysis. Let's start out with Euro USD, which is on a very strong rise. You can see catching a bounce off of the low, kind of bringing back all the losses that we have seen recently as we sold off quite a bit in February here. Now in March, it looks like we are starting out bullish, and what comes to my eye is this level here. This is a previous level of resistance that was very strong for sellers. Big question here is if price can make its way up to that point, will we see structure hold? Now, this overall market here in the euro is in fact a bearish market, right? We do have this long-term downtrend structure on this particular currency pair. So my bias here on the long term is that I think a level like this trend line or even this resistance point, this area right here, could actually hold very nicely as sellers might want to step in and get those prices that are a little bit stretched to the upside. That's just my personal opinion here. We'll see if that can play out. Still watching Euro USD to see if we can get some sort of bearish fall. If we do start to see a bearish fall, we have some supportive levels where we did just recently break through this level, right? That might be something to look for. And if we do fall further, this level here, also a major level of support previously. And of course, the recent low. But I think we're a little bit a ways from there, and we'll probably have some time to reevaluate if price decides to roll over. We'll see what happens there on Euro USD. GBP USD is our next one, which did hold our trend line here. We did see the bearish break as we talked about last week on this currency pair. You can see this level of support did not hold. We in fact did break below, and you can see a lot of bearishness coming into this pair currently. I still think that it's possible that we see a move to the 200 period moving average. I'll grab that really quick. See if we can put that on the chart so we can see it. So there's the 200 period. We just came shy of it right there. I think it's possible that price makes a little bit further of a retracement down to that current level. We'll see what we get there on pound dollar. USD yen did break through our level completely. We saw this level previously on last week, and we did end up seeing that level break. And now we have a lot of bearishness on this pair, a lot of downside, levels. So we did break through this support. And I think it's possible that we even see a move maybe down to some of these lower levels going forward, right? So if we do start to see some sort of a bounce, it's possible we see a dead cat bounce, some sort of rollover here where we could see price kind of make its way down to some of these levels as dollar yen kind of gains the strength. Now, it's really going to come down to what's happening in the news, right? Because if we get some sort of bullish news, if we get kind of positive news about the certain things that are going on in the world right now, it's possible we see something like this, right? Where we recover some of those losses. But it will come down to what comes out in the news. But in terms of price action, these are some levels that I'm looking at. Gold is the next one. You can see did kind of hold our level here of trend line. We found some support on gold here towards the end towards today. You can see we did get a bounce off of that trend line. I think I'm personally, seeing this level right here holding as a supportive level right now. We'll see if that can get back to recent highs, and if that even wants to break out, will definitely also be interesting and heavily kind of impacted by the current events that are going on in the world. So definitely remember to keep that in mind when trading XAU USD. We have a lot of news that can quite, move this pair quite a bit really quickly. So Euro GBP is moving to the upside. A lot of Euro bullishness this week, really moving stuff to the upside. I wanted to take a look at this long-term fib to maybe give us an idea of a technical pullback zone. You can see we are testing the 38.2 on a relatively strong downtrend overall. We're seeing this bullishness break out of this ranging market, right, back and forth, and price is breaking out nicely. So it should be interesting to see, can we hold this 38.2, or is this going to break and are we going to head up to something like the 50 or even the 61.8? I think the 61.8 does have a pretty nice level there. You can see right around the 89.36 level. Looks like a pretty decent level of resistance combined with that 61.8. Might be a decent sell level in my opinion. Dollar Swiss is the next one, which did of course sell through the floor as well. We did not hold that supportive level and price did break lower. Seeing a lot of bearishness across the board here on a lot of different currency pairs that otherwise have been pretty bullish. So you can see we have a nice little support zone on the long-term chart that is being tested right now. So it should be interesting. I think it's possible we see some sort of a bounce here on Dollar Swiss, especially with this pair being so back and forth in nature overall. So next up is AUD USD here. Interestingly enough, we gapped open on the week right there. You can see we already filled the gap, right? So price kind of fell there at the start of the week, but then price immediately kind of shot back up. And I think that a big level to look for would be a move up to this 66.86 level. And the reason behind that is the previous structure. I think that there may be some pretty good arguments for sell side pressure if price decides to get up there. But I think that it's possible we are a little bit stretched to the downside, and I think we could get a short-term bullish bounce, maybe up to a resistive level like that. Finally, Euro Aussie. A lot of people have been talking about this pair just being crazy, just going absolutely nuts to the upside. A move here of at the peak here, about almost 1,000 pips to the upside. Really, really big move there. I think that it's possible with these pairs that we get some sort of a pullback. Now, if we do get a pullback, this level here at the 50% looks like a pretty interesting one to me as a potential support level or even target if you are looking to short a market like this. Now, I would recommend that if you're going to be shorting, definitely do your homework, definitely do your research and manage your risk accordingly, because this is a crazy runner and it's possible that we see the market continue. So we'll see what happens there on Euro Aussie. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy the video and we'll see you back next time.